Hello boys and girls, welcome back to another Minecraft video. We are continuing our Destiny 2 Last City build and we are diving straight in, literally we're diving into the water because we are continuing exactly where we left off last video. And I had a quick idea, and that was to kind of make, you know, a little water place underneath the city, you know, like, so the tower needs its water, right? The water's gonna come from somewhere, and I came up with the idea, let's build something in there where kind of, you know, the water gets pumped into the city. Now, does that mean that there's now going to be some more stuff being built in the walls to accommodate this? Maybe, but we are making these videos and maybe we just extended this whole series by another 10-20 parts, however long it takes. I don't think I'm going to return to this area right now for a while. It's just to get the idea out, because I do have some other plans around this whole water thing. But for the time being, we are just fixing up the walls that we kind of left off from the previous video, and then we're gonna get into a bit more of the building, because that's kind of the key point of this area. However, we do have to keep, you know, this waterway, water park, lake, river, whatever you want to call it, flowing as well. So we'll be doing little bits and pieces back and forth as the series goes on. And now we are starting to build the next, well, I want to say next, but like where we kind of left off. So in the last city, when you go there right now, there's a bar. There's a bar, there's some place you can get some drinks. It is a big bar, so I am replicating that feeling right now. We're gonna do a bar here. It's gonna be not too crazy, but I'm gonna like, I think my weakness with Minecraft has always been kind of the detailing, the interiors and whatnot. So we're gonna give it a shot to see how it looks. I mean, it's gonna look amazing from the outside. I mean, I think we can safely say that. And then, you know, I can just keep working on things on the insides as time kind of goes on. But I'm gonna let this video and this time lapse just play out a bit, and I shall return later with some more stuff when it happens. I also want to just take this time to say, if you're watching and you're up to this part, please like, subscribe and drop a comment down below. I think, you know, the videos are kind of going quite well so far. It would be nice to get a bit more subscribers. So if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, hit that button and do us a favor. Well, the bar is coming along, I think, pretty nicely as well. By the end of this video, I think by the end of this video, we're going to make some big improvements to this area. Well, I want to say improvements, but kind of changes and kind of getting the shape a little bit more finalized as well. So that is to come very, very soon. Now, what I'm also building is these walls, because I haven't gotten up to the part yet. Let's finish these walls and then I'll be back when something more interesting comes on screen. right, boys and girls, look at that. It's coming along very, very nicely. And now we go back in towards the last city where we want to build up some more buildings. So a little while ago, I got a lot of kind of reference images of apartments and buildings and whatnot, and I was going to use that as, you know, the guide for what the last city was going to be. And then obviously Revenant dropped, the last city dropped. With that, it added some of its own inspiration. So I'm trying to like find the balance and mix it up between locations and places in the game that you might be able to recognize when I rebuild it in Minecraft, and some original buildings as well, just to kind of really populate the area. Because if you do look, you know, down into the last city from the tower, there's buildings, there's big towers, there's big apartments. We are going to go that big, obviously, because our tower isn't as big as that. So we don't want, you know, buildings down here to kind of match and be as high as what the tower is currently, which I don't think anything else in this map does, which might be a good thing. But I will have a look at how high everything else in the game is. So we're building kind of a apartment complex here. It's going to be a nice simple apartment complex. We will do some interior work with this as well. I am kind of building it in a way where I can, you know, like picture how the apartments are going to be. So basically each side, so you've got that center rectangle there, which will be your main corridor, and I'll build a staircase that goes up, and then on each side of that corridor is where each apartment will be. The plan is for this one to be, I think, 4 or 5, maybe 5 stories high. If we have a look at the building next to it, just across there on the top of the screen there, I think that is a 5-story building, so I think I want it to match at least as high as that. Now the building to the left, the corner building, I kind of got stuck with. I kind of lost. I lost inspiration on how to further progress that. So we'll have to return to that building at some time as well. But I'll be back later on in the video as things get more. Alright, and as we come closer to the end of the time lapse, we transition into the prettiness of Optifine. Yes, I still can't get the prettiness to work with the replay mod, so it's going to be bouncing back and forth until, I don't know, I don't think it's going to change anytime soon, because it doesn't seem to work on my system. But here we are. Here's what the bar looks like. See, it does kind of look nice. And now what I want to do is actually set up the, the framework for the top story of this, because there is going to be another apartment building on top of this cafe, as it is kind of in the game. So we're going to build kind of the frame where the house will kind of sit in, and that way, you know, when you look under, it does kind of look like these are kind of like the beams, you know, how they usually are in a building. And then we're just trying to get it all the way around. We'll do some of the lighting up here as well while we're there, and to the back of the bar just to light things up a little bit more when everything gets covered. So we're getting all these connected up now, and it's going to be a pretty nice area, I reckon. So in a second we will start adding the blocks that are going to form this second story, and for that we're using the terracotta brown block. It's going to be a nice color, I reckon, and that's going to really kind of fill out this corner and this place. So I am going to have to kind of build, you know, some decent sized buildings and whatnot in this area to kind of make it all gel and fit together nicely, but I think it is coming together very nicely. Now over here I have an idea. So where the water kind of comes around is kind of here. I think we could do a waterfall that comes between those two tower buildings there. We'll have to move Sir Hopslot. See, Sir Hopslot is still there. He is going to have to move, but all this area is going to be flooded with water, right? And I'm thinking if we build a waterfall that comes down into this area, that's kind of, you know, that acts as a natural reservoir, which will make sense for the water then to go into the tower on the other side and get collected. So, like, you know, we're building the story, we're building the world right now, and it's kind of all coming together. So I'm just dumping these water blocks for now just to get an idea on how it's gonna look. So I will return to that in the next video maybe. But for now, here we go. Have a quick look at what we currently have. See what I mean by this corner? I think this corner is gonna look really good. But that is it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have made it this far, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, please. I shall see you all in the next video, hopefully very soon.